retirement from basketball. You know, I thought that once this day came, it would be um, basically a tragic day. I never imagined the day coming, but I knew it would come. And I feel proud and happy to say that I'm happy with my decision, and I feel great. I'm in a great mindset, making a decision. I have to thank God for just giving me the opportunity to not really accomplish all the things that I accomplished in the NBA, but just giving me the opportunity to be drafted. You know, people all the time ask me, you know, what was my greatest moment, you know, being in the NBA, and it was just being drafted, just getting the opportunity. Somebody coming from where I come from, you know, I heard all the stories. You know, nobody makes it from Newport News, Hampton, to the NBA. You know, called me crazy, thought I was out of my mind, and I always believed in myself. You know, my mom always told me I could be anything that I wanted to be, and I truly, actually believed it. And you know, I fought, and you know, I went through a whole lot, you know, trying to get to this point right here. You know, Coach Thompson gave me an opportunity when nobody in the world would, and believed in me, and basically saved my life and helped my dream come true. And you know, I have to thank Michael Jordan for just giving me a vision. You know, without that vision, I don't think it would have been possible. You know, he made me want to play basketball. You know, and he basically showed me the way and gave me that path, you know, that I wanted to walk on. And I got to thank, you know, Coach Bailey, my high school basketball coach. He taught me the high school game. You know, I have to thank, you know, Coach Thompson for teaching me the college game and helping me perfect the college game. Well, I really didn't have a choice. You know, it was going to be his way or the highway anyway. And Coach Brown, you know, for helping me mature into an NBA basketball player. I always had the physical talent. I always had the physical ability. I could run with the best of them. I could jump with the best of them. But I just didn't know the game. And early in my career, I didn't take criticism the right way. You know, but it was always constructive criticism coming from Coach Brown. It was always love that he had for me, and I had to mature and understand that he was there trying to help me become the player that I ultimately ended up being. And once I, you know, took hold to everything that he had to share with me as far as the mental aspect of the game, that's when it took me from here to here and took me to the MVP status. I had so many people to thank, and I hope I don't leave anybody out. And if I do, I didn't do it maliciously. But you know, I gotta thank my family, you know, for being there for me, my friends, you know, especially my day one friends, all the coaches that I've ever had, teammates. Without my teammates, you know, none of this, the accomplishments that I've had in my career, they wouldn't have never happened without those guys. You know, those guys set screens for me. They played hard for me. and they rooted me on the whole way and allowed me to become a household name. The coaches that put me in positions to succeed and gave me an opportunity to go out there and help our teams win. Philadelphia fans, for supporting me the way they did throughout my career, the ups and downs. I'm gonna always be a Sixer, till I die. I'm gonna always be a Hoya till I die. I'm always gonna be a Bruin till I die. And I just want to thank the trainers, the doctors for helping me through, because without those guys, I don't know if I would have been able to make it, being that I broke every bone in my body and I had every injury that you can have. But most importantly, I want to thank my kids. In this profession, you have no idea how hard it is. Trying to live up to all the expectations, trying to be a perfect man when you know you're not. Being in a fishbowl, everybody looking at every move you make and talking about everything you do. It's just a hard life to live. It's a great one, and I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I have no regrets on anything. People ask me all the time, do I have any regrets? And I don't have any. If I can go back and do it all over again, would I change anything? No. Because obviously if I could go back and change everything, then I would be a perfect man. And I know there's no perfect man, and there's no perfect basketball player. So no, I wouldn't change anything. My career was up and down at times. I made a lot of mistakes, a lot of things that I'm not proud of, but it's only for other people to learn from. I took a ass kicking for me being me in my career. For me looking the way I look and dressing the way I dress, and my whole thing was just being me. And now, when you look around, you see, all the guys in the NBA now, all of them got tattoos. All of them, guys wearing cornrows. Now you see, you used to think that the suspect was the guy with the cornrows. Now you see the police officers with the cornrows. You know what I'm saying? So, I took a beating for those type of things. And, I'm proud to be able to say that, I changed a lot in this culture and in this game. It's not about how you look, on the outside, it's who you are on the inside. And like I said, my family and my kids and Tawana Iverson, they took a lot of pressure off me. I used my kids and her throughout my career as a crutch. When things were not going so bad at work, I was able to come home and see their faces and forget all about it. And I love them for that. They helped me through just by loving me the way they love me, and helped me get through a lot of tough times in my career. And I promise you, it is a happy day for me. I really thought that this day would be a tough day for me, but it's a happy day. And I think, far as, Coach Bailey and Coach Thompson and Coach Brown, I feel like, all I wanted them to do is be proud of the basketball player that they created. And my teammates for helping me accomplish the things that I've been able to accomplish. Basketball has been great to me. It allowed me to be able to take care of my family, for the rest of their lives. It made me a household name, and it showed me a lot in life. It taught me a lot in life, just relationships with teammates and, the competitiveness of everything, and it's real life. It's just a game. You know what I mean? It's real life, but it's a game that teaches you a lot about life and sacrifice, and you know what you have to do to win. You know, in basketball and in life. And I just thank everybody for coming out. Obviously, if you're here, it means something to you, unless you're the media. But no, I'm just playing. But I mean, I'm just glad everybody that came out, and everybody that supported me throughout my career, throughout my ups and my downs, my trials and tribulations. And speaking of media, you know, I wish Phil Jasner could be here today, especially on a day like this. You know, rest in peace. I know he's looking down on this whole event, and thinking about the times that we laughed with each other, and thinking about the times that we fought with each other. But he was very inspirational in my career, and he meant a lot to me. And you know, that's pretty much it. I gave everything I had to basketball, and you know, the passion is still there, the desire to play is just not. And you know, I just feel good that I'm happy with the decision that I'm making. And it was a great ride.
Right.